In this coaching conversation, my client explores his fear of losing the witnesses in his life, those who see, validate, and love him. He delves into the physical and emotional sensations arising from this fear, uncovering a mix of gratitude, loneliness, and existential anxiety. He confronts the idea of being left behind and the scariness of aloneness. He finds a sense of peace in the duality of being seen and unseen, alone and connected, and the realization that he is always witnessed, whether by people, nature, or the cosmos.
I'm terrified by losing the witnesses in my life. And there is all the rationale that I understand this, and that it's a part of life. But as far as I've been analyzing it myself, I mean, why do I feel so anxious about losing my witnesses, as I call them, is that those were the people that saw me or see me, actually. And I said, well, the harsh conclusion is that at the end, I will need to see me. And will I see me? And I don't know. Maybe that's scary. I don't know. I don't know what I'll see. But will I see indeed a house with lots of do not enter rooms? Or will it just be like, wow, the house is all mine? Isn't it a wonderful place?
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. And yeah, something in me resonates when you talk about that fear. So when you say, I fear I'm going to lose all of my witnesses, just notice your body, and just let's just start there. Like what do you notice?
There is this kind of almost swirling of a mixture of fear and gratitude. I've shared, I guess, even with some of you here on Skype, I come from a warm nest, and that's such an enormous blessing. But then, and that's what I feel with people I call my witnesses. There has been and there is so much love. And what will I do without that love? Who will I be without that love? So it's on the one hand, it's scary. I could cry, but it's also tears of gratitude. I mean, I've been such a fucking privileged person. Oh, I don't know. Just don't know.
So again, as you're talking about this, just notice what happens in your body. Like, where do you feel what as you're softening into this feeling?
I feel two things. I feel it's almost hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel my heart as a beautiful space and safe space to be.
Okay, so then let's just go there and let's just see what happens. Yeah. So notice that it's hard to breathe, and is that more in the chest or more in the throat? Where is that located?
It's really on the chest. I mean, I sing And I've noticed that my breathing is high in my chest. I cannot breathe deep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just notice your chest and that it feels a bit hard to breathe, while at the same time noticing your heart. Just for a moment, imagine that whatever you feel there is fully okay, and you completely allow it to be. How big it needs to be, how heavy it needs to be, how sad it needs to be. Yeah, how full of love it needs to be. What do you notice?
I notice that it calms me down just thinking about it. And I also notice that when that the image that is often there when I do my morning meditation is that in my heart, I sort of see um, both the Kilimanjaro and Mount Fuji. I don't know why, but I see them, both of them.
Two very holy mountains.
Yes, two holy mountains.
Okay, so connect to that for a moment. So feel your chest, feel your heart, and allow yourself to connect to these holy places, these two wonderful mountains. And again, allow all the feelings to be there fully, and all of the bittersweet richness.
Is that the feeling is peaceful and I don't know. At the same time, it's kind of there is this kind of loneliness. I miss my parents. I miss Vera. I miss,
Hmm.
I cannot share
Hmm.
the beauty of and of course that's well, it's not. I know it's not true. I can write about it, which I do.
Let's go there for a moment. Yeah, let's just see what happens when you step fully into that room. Maybe we try by saying, I'm lonely or I'm alone, whatever feels more fitting.
I think alone would be more. I'm not lonely. I think I'm alone,
Okay.
but I'm not lonely.
Yeah. Let's say I'm alone. And just again, you notice how your body responds to that. Offer you something that just came to me, and you can test, right? You know that you always have the right to test if one thing
Yeah.
feels more prevalent than the other. What just came to me was, I'm left behind.
Yeah, there is certainly something there whereby I need to do the things I need to do here. Sometimes it is I'm left behind, but not on purpose. I mean,
Hmm.
I know this is um, I, Vera asked me to join her. I decided not to on her journey. Um, so and so if there is anything like being left behind, then I observe that. And it's like that's to me, that's the process of life. I mean, when I was born, when you said the house, there were many people in the house, and actually there were lots of nice people in the house, and some of them have left,
Yeah.
which is, you know,
Just because it's a natural process doesn't mean it can't hurt.
no, it does hurt. It does
Mhm.
hurt. And they have asked me, which happens quite often, by the way, I realize now in real life as well, people ask me to take care of their house. Um, interesting,
Yeah.
interesting, interesting.
Come back to your body for a moment and maybe try out these sentences and go, I'm left behind and alone. And just feel it and allow it to be there.
Because, you know, even though it feels there is a discomfort, and there is also very clearly that it's my path. I have chosen this. But it does feel like
Where
um,
does it feel like what? Go back to your body. Notice your heart.
well, it feels like um, it feels, it feels from my plexus solaris that I need to do that. There is a force that I need to do this, and it feels scary. I mean, what I feel comes closest to when I decided to resign as a CEO. I gave up all the privileges, and I still had to do it, but it was scary. I didn't know what was going to happen next. There was no plan B. I felt I had to do it, and I felt that I needed to do it. So I pushed through in a good way, but yes, it was also, and that's what I feel now. I mean, I feel almost shaky up here with the breathing, and I feel my plexus solaris that this is, I got
Yes,
to
and
go
say
through.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah. And
I'm
allow
scared.
that to be there fully. Allow it to take every cell of you that it needs to take. And breathe into being scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
And it's okay. I give myself full permission to be scared.
I give myself full permission to be scared. I give myself full permission to be scared.
What happens?
It's okay to be scared.
Just continue breathing while you are scared. Yeah, notice that both is possible, to be scared and to be alive. And actually, the only reason why you're scared is because you're still alive.
Exactly. I mean, who's scared of dying? That's the one thing I'm not very scared of. It's interesting. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so notice again, I'm scared, and it's completely okay to be scared.
It's okay to be scared. It's actually completely okay to be scared. Actually, it's smart to be scared.
Hmm? What's smart about it?
Well, as you know, I ride the motorcycle, and sometimes I feel the need for speed, and which I then do. And when I reach, when I reach 250, I get scared and I just stop. I think
Not
it's.
riding with you, I get scared by 150.
So that's smart. I think that's smart.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, notice your body again. Notice your breathing. And notice how you actually also like to be scared sometimes.
Yeah. So that's what I so that's the funny thing. I mean, this is what happened when I threw in the word smile. I said that it brings then a smile. I look for the edges. That's what I do with sailing as well. Sometimes it's stupid. I'm not only scared, it's I know how stupid I am.
Yeah, so notice that for a moment, how you actually like to push yourself to the edges and explore that and feel the fear that comes up then. How you sometimes push further and sometimes you allow it to pull you back.
When I do that myself, it's a game almost with myself that I'm playing. I get scared in a way when nobody is watching it anymore.
Yeah, so go back to I'm alone.
I'm scared that nobody sees what I'm trying to do, and it's not about driving fast or doing something silly with the sailing, but it's you know people. A lot of the witnesses appreciate me for my silliness, my courage, my attempts to make the world a better place.
So let me ask you, who are you if there's nobody left to witness you?
Who am I?
When there's nobody left to witness you?
I guess then I'm then I'm a soul who would love to join the other souls and think of a next assignment for coming back. But then basically life becomes meaningless. That's what I may be scared of.
I'm not saying I'm meaningless.
How many?
I am meaningless.
then I may become meaningless.
Yeah. I give myself permission to be meaningless.
Oh, that's a trick. And I stepped. It's a trap.
I like putting up traps, you know that.
Yeah. Um, I'm meaningless, and that's okay. And this is where I don't know if that's a room or not. I have been living by the quote. It's not on this computer, but it's on my bigger computer, which says, "The purpose of life is to find your gift. Life gets meaning and becomes meaningful when you share that gift with others." That's sort of like a mantra for me in my life. So when you say, look in this room, which shows big on the wall, "You're meaningless." Here goes
Here goes
60,
that meaning.
60 years of living. I mean, what a waste.
Well, I don't know if that's true.
No,
We
I
can
don't know.
all
I don't.
just, in a way, you're just describing something that I think is also true for all of us, right? We are but a grain of dust in this
Yeah,
universe.
we're just, yeah,
So whatever.
yeah.
So allow myself to be meaningless.
Yeah, I'm just trying to escape now. I mean, I'll tell you how I try to escape. It's
Say
okay
it
to
and
be.
notice what happens in your body. I'm not so interested in your
Yeah.
stories. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't care what you stuck to your computer
My
screen.
my body
All
smi
lies.
my body smiles. My
Yeah.
body smiles. My body smiles, and it feels like a smile, because it's okay to be meaningless as long as that is recognized by other stardust particles.
You're a
So
trickster, I know that.
yeah.
What if
But it-
nobody
it-
gives a shit?
yeah. But it is when I open that room, I can see the meaninglessness. I can see the emptiness. And
So step into it for a moment. And again, it's not the only room in your house. It's not the only room
no,
that defines us as human, but it's one room.
it's not scary.
Hmm.
It's not scary. I mean, it's quite a um, it's quite a safe space,
Yeah.
because it feels like a big room with indeed nothing. That's the meaning of meaningless. I don't know, but anyways, it's empty, and it just feels very spacious. It feels very roomy. It feels very good.
Yeah. So feel your body in that space. Just sort of relax into this utter meaninglessness. No witnesses, nothing, nothing to do, nowhere to be.
I'm not there. Even this space, it becomes scary when I think there is nobody to share it with. I mean, it's just wonderful to be empty, but I become meaningless if there is nobody else to share it with. nobody to witness me in that room or whatever.
And feel what that feels like. You can allow yourself to be afraid, to feel that fear. I want to offer you an image, and again, if it doesn't fit for you, you stay with whatever works for you. What happens if you open the door to I am meaningless and you look straight into the cosmos?
It's all okay. I mean, it feels all okay. I am part of the cosmos. If that is what it is, and I mean,
So in a way, I think you couldn't not be witnessed if you tried. It may just not take the shape you have become attached to.
I'm caught in my own stories. I think in my own web of my own stories, and one of those webs or one of those stories is the use of the word Ubuntu. I cannot be human without other humans. So I cried last week in my singing class because I thought I was singing for somebody and the person was not there.
Go back to your body. What do you notice in your body?
Whenever I think or feel or look at what I feel, it translates in that I find it so terrible to think about being alone or that there is nobody else. I don't know whether alone is there. And then it becomes dark. It feels dark. It's just can still see the mountains.
I think this darkness that you describe is something that we've all touched at some point or another. And it's also okay to be afraid of that. Yeah. Yeah. So my sense is right now that it's more important to embrace the room where you feel fear. And sometimes it's joyful and exciting, and sometimes it's just scary.
Yeah.
And to allow that to have a place in you and not to talk yourself out of it so quickly. So again, when that is okay, what happens with your breathing? What happens with your heart?
It's all okay to be alone. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be meaningless as long as I can make a difference.
Oh. Yeah, so that's, there's more to be explored there, but it's just a room. What's on the other side of the room where you're alone and meaningless and sometimes really scared?
On the other side is there is lots of love and lots of courage.
So if the one room is the I'm alone room, what's the adjacent room?
The other room is a room where people care for each other and for the world.
Can I make you an offer just to make it a bit more specific? And again, you can change it, right? But what about the I'm connected room?
Connected to, that help me there. I'm missing.
To life.
No, I guess that's that when I'm seen
Mm-hmm.
uh, in whatever shape and form.
So I'm seen.
Yeah, I am seen.
Yeah.
I'm being seen. I know people. That's
How about saying I'm seen with and without witnesses?
I'm seen with and without witnesses.
I know it's a
That's a
bit of
bit
a
of an
contradiction.
artificial. It's a bit of a. That's a philosophical detour that I need to ponder on. I'm seen with and without witnesses. Seen with and without witnesses.
And I'm not seen.
I'm
I'm not seen.
I'm not seen. I'm not seen with and without witnesses. That becomes more and more complicated.
Yeah, we've built a bit of labyrinth of rooms that are all somehow connected. Yeah.
Yeah.
But summarize for me where you're at right now in your understanding and in your feeling.
my body is telling me it's okay to be in both rooms. I feel okay in both rooms, but there is the initial shock when I enter the room of being scared. Both when the room is very full with caring and loving people, and when it's empty.
Mhm.
And there's in the feeling I'm trying to switch off some of my safety mechanisms, like, and 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 I find that very hard. I mean, I there is a song again. Vera and I sang that together, where we sing. It was by the names are not important. You can't take that away from me, and 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 I don't think it's like we want to get rid of the rooms. They're part of me, part of the house. Um, it's they're both okay, and it's okay. It's okay to be scared, and it's okay to love and to care. And there is like so, relaxing in my shoulders. It's okay to accept that being alone is okay, and that it's also okay um, not to be seen with and without witnesses, or to be seen with and without witnesses.
Let me ask you this because of and we'll wrap up. I let you off the hot seat in a moment, but
Yeah.
who will see you when there are no witnesses?
Say that again.
Who will
Say
see
that.
you when there are no witnesses?
This makes me smile, because there are always witnesses, whether in this realm, this earthly realm, or whether in the spiritual realm. There are always witnesses, always. Sometimes I need a hug, and then it's very challenging that they're not in this world, so I cannot physically. But there are always witnesses. Oh, always.
So going back to you couldn't not be seen if you tried.
Yeah, I could not be seen even if I tried. I mean, it's true. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is that an okay place to leave it at for today?
Yeah, that's actually actually, that's like feeling like a happy space, because I realize how true it is in a way that I'm always witnessed, whether it's by the waves when I walk at night on the pier, which are also scary in the darkness, or whether I walk through the woods and the dunes and the forest and the trees are watching me, or anything. So it's I'm always witnessed, being seen. And still, it's also okay to be scared to
Mm.
see some of my physical companions leave this world.
Yeah. Okay for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.